What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Danmachi. Guys, today we have the third enemy, the final enemy in True Familia Royale, live. Now, this is going to be single target. Remember, it always goes AoE, AoE, single target. United Goliath. This is basically the same foe we faced in Final Trial. Beast Killer is effective. Wind Attack is effective. So you really need to work on your wind team. Both physical and magical work on this. It really doesn't matter. You just need to take your best wind team, preferably units with Beast Killer, and just go ham. Enemy skills. Enemy's physical resist decreases. So in other words, he's going to decrease your physical resistance, try to do damage to you. So make sure that you've got a lot of defensive capabilities here. Remove debuffs. So in other words, at some point he's going to remove debuffs. Once again, probably just like Final Trial. In fact, I'm guessing this fight's going to run almost identical to that. Self, increase strength and decrease damage received, attack all targets. Remember, I told you guys, the main way you're going to beat this is by defeating the enemy as fast as humanly possible and hitting him with as much damage in one hit as humanly possible. Really, that's all that matters. The final calculation is, how long did it take you? What was your biggest hit in the game? That is literally the two factors that go into your final score. So you really want a really nice wind single target attack as your, like, at least as part of a quad or triple SA. You do want to beat this very quickly though. So if you can avoid going all the way to a quad SA, do it with a triple, get a really big hit off, and then you should get some fantastic results from that. So it says down here, wind single, it's a bit small, so I'm going to read it. Wind single target is effective, as I said. Notice physical resist, and magic resist are both at 0. So it doesn't really matter, they're neutral. Debuff as much as you need to debuff. Fire is up 20 and water is up 20, so don't use those skills. You really need to use wind here at all possible. Water might be a distinct possibility, being that it's only up 20, but wind is a really strong team. I'm going to try this with water and see what we get and compare to wind, because I think my water team is better than my wind team, so we've got to see how that plays out. But neither here nor there. Wind is down 50, so wind will be the preferred methodology. Earth, thunder, light, and dark are all neutral, and frankly, those teams are not going to hold up to either one of those two, or three for that matter. So definitely, if you can help it, definitely do wind. If not, water or fire might be able to suffice. But I really don't think Earth, Thunder, or Light, or Dark. Maybe Dark. Maybe Dark. It's a big if on that one. It's all dependent on whether you have Filvis. But even then, I wouldn't even try it. I would definitely go with Wind if you can help it. So it says, Cradling Princess Eyes can fight effectively as she can do single target attack with the enemy's weakness. That's a new eyes we just got. Form a party of eyes as the main power to aim for maximum damage. If you see that their debuffs are removed, cast debuffs on them again. I don't know what turn that's going to be, but I know that in Final Trial, it's turn 6. Either turn 4 or turn 6 would make a ton of sense here. Probably turn 6, because he's probably going to try to remove that right before you do a big SA, and that's right about the right time. Like 7 to probably turn 9 are your big opportunities. So remember, throw somebody on your team that can buff wind damage, that can buff strength magic, and that can do a big debuff right before you do a triple or a quad. But those are going to be your big factors going into this. And don't be too excited to use Haruhime if you can help it. Remember, her SA, it doesn't do damage. All it does is bolster strength and magic. And if you have units that have a lot of strength and a lot of magic, you don't necessarily need that 120%. It'll help, but if you go too late in the game, it could actually hinder your numbers. So if you have a unit that does like 70 to 80% strength magic, and you can bolster your wind to 100%, you'll actually do more by beating this faster than you will by waiting for that quad SA to get the 120%. Remember, it's all a numbers game, but try different things out, guys. You have 99 attempts, and if you don't get the numbers you like out of this, build a skill flow. Once you've got it down, you know what turn you can kill them on. Build a skill flow and just autoplay that and try to, just eventually go for an RNG win on this. That is going to be the best recommendation I can really make for you guys. But that is True Familia Royale, enemy number 3, live right now in the game. Unfortunately, I've not built my team for it. I've got to do a little modification to that team, so hopefully I'll have that for you here in the next day or two. We're also going to talk Record Buster, because I never quite got the team I wanted for that. And we have to do our S clear on on Final Trial. So stay tuned for that. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do so. Like if you found this helpful at all, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.